If you're considering moving to Reno or Sparks in northern Nevada, you're going to want to listen up because this isn't information you can get from Google. No, this video isn't about our 4 seasons, proximity to Lake Tahoe, or no state income taxes. This video is about what you'll really love about living here and what makes Reno such a wonderful place to live. Stay tuned until the end where I'll share my own personal experience of how this community really showed up for me in a hard time. First up is the University of Nevada, Reno, commonly called UNR, but if you're real old school, it's called Nevada. Just Nevada, like UNLV doesn't even exist. I recently took my son Cooper to a college fair and was beyond impressed with our local university. UNR offers just under 500 degree programs for undergrad and graduate students. Some of the most popular are business, marketing, health professions, engineering, social science, psychology, computer sciences, education, communication, and journalism. They even have their own medical school and nursing programs. UNR also has 15 sports that are classified as D1 and are a part of the Mountain West Conference. A huge benefit of living in Nevada is the Millennium Scholarship. If your child has attended a Nevada high school for at least 2 years with a minimum GPA of 3.25 or qualifying test scores, they could receive up to $10,000 per year. If you add in a few scholarships, high school students could end up going to college for free. Next is our shore to snow days. The coolest thing about living here is the few days where we get to participate in summer and winter activities on the same day. A few friends and I will take our paddle boards and snow skis and head over to Sand Harbor early in the morning for a paddle session and enjoy lunch in the sand before heading to Mount Rose for some snow skiing. In one day, you can enjoy all the fun of summer and winter without having to wait for the next season. I highly encourage you to try it, as I don't know many other places where this is even possible. Now, let me tell you why we're known as the biggest little city in the world. Apparently, this phrase caught on in the early 1900s, and it clearly wasn't about our population. It was much more about Reno's attitude, which included a big vision, pride, and opportunities. Today, the phrase is still true, and that attitude is carried on for generations. I promise you, after a few years of living here, you will run into people you know wherever you go. We've got a good old boys club around town, but this is a place where we all know each other. If you want to meet the mayor, you can easily find her at some event or another. I personally think this helps facilitate networking and why our area is so quick to get big projects around town done. There can be some downsides to it too, but I'll go over that in my next video, why I hate living in Reno. Next up are the wild animals. I know this may not be the most exciting thing for some people, but I think it's so amazing to have wildlife right in town. We have wild horses, bears, and coyotes. The wild horses can usually be found roaming around Red Rock Road, towards the back of Hidden Valley, or eating front yard lawns in the Demonte Ranch area. Bears are obviously in Tahoe, but we can get them near Collin Ranch and near the bottom of Mount Rose Highway. Here's one I found in our backyard. Coyotes can pretty much be found in most places in our area. I've never had any problems with them, even when I encountered one on a run. I mostly see them early mornings or near dusk, while near a big open land or golf courses. Apparently, they like living on golf courses too. Lastly, Northern Nevada is an extremely charitable community. Every year, I'm more and more impressed with how much Northern Nevada gives back to its community. There are over 2,500 organizations, and they earn more than $3 billion in revenue each year. Considering our population of 538,000, that's like each person giving $5,500. My son Cooper was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 2 years old. I was overwhelmed by the outpouring of help from our family and the community. The Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation sent out a box to the hospital filled with things we needed but we didn't know we needed, like a book, a few toys, a pillowcase, and a blanket for Cooper. For us, there were gift cards for food and gas, and a list of organizations for mental and financial support. Thankfully, we were released from the hospital just before Thanksgiving, but they didn't forget about us. A few weeks later, they delivered gifts for our family for Christmas. You don't know how much that meant to me at the time. My only focus was on my child's health, so it's such a relief to have Christmas gifts handled. There are countless of organizations to help with. So if you decide to move here, I encourage you to join in. It's what really makes our area so great. So now that you know the many reasons why people love living here, you may also be wondering, what are some of the city's downfalls? I pride myself on always giving you all the information that is in your best interest. So be sure to check out my other video, Why I Hate Living in Reno, for the complete picture. If you have any questions about Reno or its sister city Sparks, feel free to drop a comment, send me an email, or give me a call. I'm happy to give you just the facts and information with no pressure.